Astrology has been around for eons of time. It originated back in the Babylonian days.
Right.
And astrology has definitely had a resurgence of popularity recently with the millennials, which is dishing up astrology in a more relatable way. But essentially, what astrology is it's describing the relationship between the celestial bodies, the zodiac, and mankind. What
Right.
it's not is about the planets making humans do things. I think that is a
Right.
massive misconception. I believe that with astrology, we are really working in synergy with the universe together at the same time. So like nice little kind of cosmic teamwork, I suppose. And in doing that, we can learn, we can grow, and we can evolve. And I think that that's really what astrology is here to help us to do.
Right. Amazing. So
Yeah.
then how can astrology be used? I guess in ways with relationships, that would be a good place to start.
Yeah. Well, you can definitely look at relationship compatibility when it comes to astrology. But I think first and foremost, what astrology can do is it can help to crack open our self-awareness.
Right.
And then once we're in a place of self-awareness, we come to self-acceptance and hopefully self-love. And that is when we really establish our healthiest and most evolved relationships. And the way that astrology can really help us to do that is through studying, well, as a start, studying our birth charts. So in the birth chart, you will have, of course, your sun sign, which is the most popular version of astrology. Everybody knows their sun sign, and this has become popular with the horoscope columns, right? Everyone knows whether they're, so you're either an Aries, a Taurus, or a Gemini, so on. But the birth chart, which is like a map of the heavens at your exact moment of birth, that is much more complicated and complex, intricate and beautiful than just a sun sign placement. Right. So in that birth chart, we have our moon sign, for example. We have our Venus sign, Mars sign, and so on. Because this is like someone's taken a photograph of the sky with you at the middle of the center of a 360-degree wheel. Right. And so your birth chart represents that moment in time, which is so unique and so special. And through studying this birth chart, which is like your cosmic fingerprint, I suppose, hopefully you can come to an understanding and acceptance of who you are, what you've incarnated into this life to learn and to grow from, your strengths, your weaknesses, areas to work on, challenges, and so on. And so it's a bit of a work in progress, I suppose, our personal astrology.
So, okay, we have our sun sign. Aside from our sun sign, what would you say is the most important next part of our chart?
Yeah, well, the sun sign is really important.
Yes.
So, I don't want to diminish the sun sign's importance when we talk about all the rest of the chart, even though it's been linked to those, I actually write horoscope columns. So they absolutely can be inspirational and should be taken as such. But I guess there are levels of importance because different planets and points in the chart do have more weighting than others.
Right.
It just depends also on what you're looking for. The moon sign, for example, will represent our soul. So it's that deeper level. Some people are more sun sign people. They'll resonate more with the sun qualities because the sun is quite masculine, a yang energy, a very outgoing energy, the basic character, whereas the moon sign is more of a yin energy or a feminine principle, and it's more inward. So the moon sign is said to be a deeper layer. So I would maybe say that had equal importance to the sun. And then there's the rising sign. You know, a lot of people know about their rising signs. And can I give you a little hot tip right about now?
Yeah,
which is just talking about the horoscope columns. If you read your horoscope for your rising sign, it's going to be a lot more accurate than if you read it for your sun sign.
Really?
Yes. That has to do with the way that an astrologer interprets the planetary movements and the horoscopes, because it will just line up more accurately with your personal birth chart. And so it's a more accurate reading for you than bunging you in with, you know, the rest of the 12 zodiac signs or your sun sign.
That's so interesting. That's a great tip.
It's a good one. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks.